Welcome back to Misery Loves Mandy, where comedians talk about miserable moments and whether or not they made them into jokes. This week's guest is Chase O'Donnell.
Oh my gosh, flattered to be back for the next holiday. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing it. I look forward to holidays just so that I can have you on.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've never been more festive for any other holidays than when I'm with you.
It's nice because as you get older, I feel like not as many people dress up.
But we're doing it.
We're doing it, and man, do we have a good episode for you.
We talked about drinking on St. Patty's Day and the effects of drinking now that you're older.
Chase threw me a curveball and told me she was in a girls band.
I also told her that I performed in Ireland. And this theme this week is Chase hasn't had some good shows.
This theme is Misery Loves Chase.
Misery Loves Chase.
Also, we talk about Mr. St. Patrick.
Yeah, I mean, the theme of the show is St. Patrick's Day.
But where St. Patrick came from, and may I tell you, not good.
Not a good story.
Not a good story. So thank you for watching. That was not good Irish. Thank you.
47. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Share with a friend. And check out our Patreon.
And don't cancel us for talking like this.
Slap at the bass. Enjoy. You can't get canceled for Irish or Italian only. Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Happy St. Patty's Day!
Wow. This might be my favorite one so far that we've done.
Me too, because these outfits that you provided are above and beyond.
No way! You fulfilled your end.
Well, my last name's O'Donnell, which is very Irish.
Very Irish.
So obviously, I have a ton of O'Donnell shirts. I have a lot of green. I celebrate every year.
Yeah.
So I was ready with an O'Donnell shirt, green skirt, green shoes, but the wig, the suspenders, the cup. Above and beyond.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
And Mandy provided a Bailey's coconut.
Almond milk with coconut. It's Bailey's almond milk mixed with coconut water. Recipe on the back of the bottle.
Let's see how long. So it's 7:06. So let's see how long it takes before we feel tipsy, because we weren't sure if this was gonna be enough alcohol for us.
Yeah, we have more back there, so we might have to take a pause. The champagne surprised us.
That one surprised us. This one is, you said, only 12%, which I don't know if that's a lot or a little.
Because I'm thinking like, okay, a strong beer is like 8%. That's a strong beer.
Yeah, I thought like wine was like 6%, but I don't know. I don't know the percent.
I think wine is like...
Is it 12?
12? We could be so off.
Well, then what's like vodka?
I think that's like 90 proof or something crazy, right?
Can I Google it?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Because only 12%. I thought that sounded like a lot.
So we have 8 ounces, which I feel like that's equivalent to when you order a strong beer and you think I'm going to get fucked up. And then they give it in that little pussy cup and you're like, no, I wanted a pint. Like, don't give me that little cute little like.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they do when they give you a strong beer. And you're like, that's counteracting.
Oh.
Okay, what are the percentages?
40% is vodka.
40% vodka. Bailey's 12%. What's wine?
Okay.
And a beer, like a light beer is 4%, and IPA is like an average 7%.
How much percentage in wine?
See, the problem with this is it tastes so good, I feel like I'm going to just down it.
Oh, it's 11 to 13% in wine.
Okay.
So, okay, it's like we're having a glass of wine.
Yeah, 8-ounce pour. It's usually a 6-ounce pour for a glass of wine. So it's like a good glass of wine.
Yeah. This is a good glass of wine.
For some reason, I'm like, this isn't going to get me drunk.
Same, because like a glass of wine, sometimes I'm just sober as can be.
So let's see.
We'll see if it does.
All right. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Right. You'll see, because when I get drunk, I get real red.
Do you feel like now that we're in our 30s, for the past few years now?
Oh, no, I'm scared for this question.
No. Do you think that now, like, you get hungover easier?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, same.
Deathly hungover.
Deathly. Because, like, in college, I would drink. Well, first of all, UC Santa Barbara was, like, not normal. But I would drink 6 shots at pre-gaming.
Holy shit.
Because I had to have 6 shots to feel something.
That's insane. What was your go-to liquor?
Smirnoff's vodka.
Yeah.
And okay, so I'd have 6 shots just to feel something, and then drink probably 6 more shots throughout the night, and then I'd wake up for 8 a.m. ballet.
Holy shit.
No problem. Would do ballet at 8 in the morning after drinking like 12 drinks.
Just your body's just sweating straight vodka.
But it didn't even like faze me. And now if I have 2 drinks, I feel it the next day.
I'm worried.
Frankly, I'm worried. But, you know, my friend was telling me just the other day. Well, it was the last holiday. It was Valentine's.
Yeah.
She goes, when's the last time you just had fun, Chase?
What prompted her to say that?
I think I was telling her how stressed I was and how, I'm single and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, when's the last time you just had fun? She was like, you need to go out and like drink and get drunk and have guys buy you shots. And I was like, wait, yeah, I don't know the last time I did that. When's the last time you had fun?
Trying to think.
AKA gone out, got really drunk, like party, like that type. Because I don't do that because I know the consequences and I like don't have that fun then because I just don't want to deal with it.
So right when the quarantine ended, it was when Matt and I first started dating. We were dating a little bit before, but when the world opened, I think we were like a couple months into dating, we went hard every single weekend to where we were deathly hungover Saturday and Sunday, like where we would have to drink Saturday to get rid of Friday's hangover, like just full on.
I guess that's like new relationship, right?
Yeah, but
it was more like you were partying not because you were newly together, but because the world was newly open.
Yeah. But to your question, I feel like your question is a certain kind of night out, which I miss so much. And I feel like I'm like wasting my youth by not doing that more. Yeah,
but I know, but like I feel like I did that. I did so much of that.
I did too, but I guess I guess there's part of me that's like, you're still like you're still not like a mom or anything.
Oh yeah, we're not parents yet. So like, what are we doing?
Like, should we still? But then it would be like sad if we still did that all the time.
But don't you? I know. But don't you find that people that don't drink now are kind of a little boring?
Yeah.
Am I offending your viewers?
Oh, I'm sure my viewers drink.
Okay.
And if you don't, you probably drank a shit ton. And now you can't anymore. So you understand what we're talking about too. And you also think you're boring. I don't think anyone who doesn't drink is like, I'm fun. Besides, I have a few of the friends that like never really drank. And they're like, I don't need to drink to have fun. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
You know that person. Well, we don't think you're fun.
Well, it just, you know what that just gives me is like, they're socially capable to handle themselves in any situation. Mm-hmm. I think I need alcohol. I like need it to function in most social. We were talking about going out and drinking.
Yeah.
I need to drink because I can't be sober.
I can't talk to those people. And sometimes, depending on the social setting, it can be like if you're... every road leads to wasted, because if you're having fun, you're going to get wasted. If you're not having fun, you're going to get wasted. So you're fucked. Like if you're going out, like you're screwed.
Well, there's also like oh my God, I went out. You know what? I went out.
You had fun?
No, I went out after I had a stand-up show in San Diego, and a couple of my friends were visiting a friend in San Diego. So I went and met up with them.
Okay.
And they were celebrating his birthday and went to a club.
Did you go to the club?
I went to the club.
Did you go down low?
That's not what the kids listen to anymore. That's very millennial of us. The club was like, it was all like, okay. And I'm also, tell me what you think is funny out of this, because I was like, the only way that I got through the night was like writing stand-up material out of it.
Wait, did you have drunk notes?
Yeah, I was, the whole time I think people are like, who's she texting so ferociously? But I haven't like turned it into a bit yet, but I want to.
I want to hear, okay, so tell me about the night.
So I first felt like I was obviously way too old to be there, because all the people in the club, I was like, oh, like I was like, they're so little.
You could tell.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
And I was like, that means I'm old. Mm-hmm. And I could tell they were like, they were little kids.
Like still the puffy, like cheeks.
Yeah, like they were young. And I felt like I was like the fun mom in the corner. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. I'll say that on stage. I can't Mandy laugh.
I forgot you asked the parts are funny. You can just tell by what I laugh at.
So okay, but I brought this up because it wasn't my scene in any way, shape, or form. Like, I really don't like clubbing. I never have. When I say I had wild nights, like, it wasn't clubbing. And my friends bought us shots.
Uh-oh.
And when someone buys me a shot, I always drink it. And the one girl we were with goes, oh, no, I'm good. And everyone's like, okay, all good. And I was like, I didn't know you could turn down a shot. Because I would have been turning down shots all night. But I felt obligated. And I also felt it was rude that, like, here, I'm taking a shot. Like, I don't want to. All I had to do was go, I'm good. Because I always find if I turn down a shot, people go, oh, come on. You know, like you get like all this heat.
No one lets it go.
No one lets it go. But my friend going, oh, I'm good. I was like, oh, no problem. Like, it's no big deal. And I was a little offended by the whole situation that I had to take the shot.
That is so funny. I've never turned down a shot. What I have done is when I'm so wasted. First of all, I hate shots because I always black out.
I hate shots.
I hate them.
It's like you're drinking toxic Windex.
No, I don't want them. I've never wanted them. I've only had them because I'm scared to say no. I've never once wanted a shot in my entire life. Sometimes I've done the whole throw it behind me. I've done the toss behind me.
You have? And no one's noticed?
I mean, I probably was so drunk that I didn't notice if they noticed. Okay. But I've never been called out for it.
Yeah, like I definitely get peer pressured into drinking and I'm 32.
That's definitely super relatable. Like,
oh, okay.
No, most people will give in to the peer pressure.
Really? I'm so in awe of people. Also, people that I had a friend, we were like, had been planning, you know, when you have like a group of friends and it's like hard for everybody to get on the same page. Mm-hmm. We finally all figured out a day and time, and the day arrived and one friend in the group text said, something came up, I can no longer make it. And I was like, I didn't know you could do that. It's like, well, I didn't know I could just say something came up.
Yeah.
No one asked, like, what came up? Like, oh, no, it was just, okay, all good. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. All these people saying no and turning down things.
And they're doing it so cleanly.
Just like, yeah, they're just, yeah, sorry, no, I'm good.
Oh, idols.
I know. I go, people do that? I mean,
Oh my God.
Oh, so this is the idea I had for a joke that's not a joke yet.
Okay.
Because it's just a premise. The in school, how they like teach you to say no to drugs, like the DARE program. I want to be like, I learned how to say no to drugs. What I needed was like somebody to teach me how to say no to plans. But so it's like do you get the premise? But
I've been working on a canceling plans joke for the last 3 months. So that is so funny. Well, we'll both have our joke, but let's talk it out.
Oh my God. Well, if we ever for one of these days end up on a show
we
together.
never have shows together.
If we go and both do our plans joke, whoever goes first, the next person gets to go like, oh, like Chase was saying, plans.
Yeah.
And then it always makes it seem like you just happen to be on the spot making up this joke, but you already had it. So we can just piggyback off each other.
Oh my God, I love it. And it makes so much sense that we're both feel this way because we're both like, we're like nice people who like feel.
And it's exhausting.
That's my whole thing. It's like, okay, wait, what is your setup? Say
Well,
it again
okay,
because you threw me off when you said that.
Okay. The DARE program really worked on me. You know, like I learned to say no to drugs. Mm-hmm. I wish they had a program to teach me how to say no to plans.
That's good.
Like they're going to be very enticing. They're going to come in like an invitation, a wedding invitation, and it's going to be all sparkly. It's going to entice you. But so something like using the invites as like the same as like cocaine or like, you know. That's where I'm at. I've just talked it out in my head, but I'm too scared to try it on stage.
No, definitely try it. I've never tried mine on stage.
It's so scary.
I know. Like I've done it at some mics, and my setup got a laugh, but then the rest is still trying to find its home.
What's your setup?
Mine is we just both have our setups that have never made it to a show. This is good. We can talk to each other.
Yeah. Okay.
So mine is I love making plans. Oh my God. Do I love them? Because it feels so good when they get canceled.
Oh, I love it. And then it's kind of like it's like your heroin is canceled plans.
Yeah, like it. And I wrote that in my notes. I said I wrote it's like heroin. That's so that's crazy. And then
Perfect.
I'm like I've never done heroin. I wrote like I've never done heroin, but I imagine
I've
it being
canceled plans before. Well, there's the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Look, they both relate to drugs.
They do.
Wow. Great minds.
Man.
Okay, good. Let's both when we have it finished.
Yeah.
Tell each other our jokes.
That actually is we probably shouldn't say more because it'll be really funny to see how
Where
different they are.
Because also it's so in line with each other. We could probably just write one joke and both use it.
That
It would
be so
relate
helpful.
to both of us.
The process of our stage time, like we both get to try it out and tweak it.
Yeah.
I would love to do that as like a filmed documentary and like do both of the material same time and post it on YouTube.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Like we both wrote it together.
And see where it goes.
Oh, I would love that.
That's cool.
Should we pitch that?
Yeah, but I don't know if we should do the plans joke. But should we do that joke? Actually,
Well, we're all right. Whatever jokes. I think it first needs to get picked up. If we pitch the show,
that would be so cool. Easy. Netflix, hello.
no big deal.
But it would be cool to see, like, because, like, okay, what if it was, like, my first thought was, like, we meet up and after each show tweak it and grow how quick we could write a joke together. But the cooler way would be if we have the same written joke, like the first version of our joke is written, all the bullet points. We have, like, a 5-minute bit. And then from stage time, our own separate stage time and personalities, we see how much it changes.
Oh, because just like
naturally.
Just like on stage you would riff?
Yeah.
Oh, yours might change. Mine would be very to script. I go on stage as if I have a monologue.
No, I'm very word for word, but there are every show like a little word.
A little something.
Yeah, a little golden nugget will happen.
Okay, well, I say if your patrons want to fund this show.
Oh my God, yes. Then we're in.
We're in.
We're in. Ah! See, this is the crazy thing about writing. Like, when you first write a joke, it's awful. You really just have to get word vomit.
Well, and then this is the difference between writing in our 20s and writing in our 30s is when you first start writing jokes, you think they're funny, so you say it on stage.
Yes.
And then you realize, oh, nothing I think of is funny. So then by the time you get older, you're like, oh, I'm not even going to say that on stage because I'm just going to skip the like humiliation, knowing it's not going to, like any first joke I write, I just know it's not funny.
Yeah.
I skip, I have to go to the second draft before I can even try it.
I like to like word vomit like what I'm trying to say. And then you just like make bullet points and then you just naturally just say it.
Yeah.
That kind of helps it be more natural.
Yeah, like, because sometimes when you're doing a set and you have new jokes, they're the ones that go the best because you're just talking.
Yeah.
And you're not like saying, just saying your jokes. You're like, let me figure this out and tell you guys what I'm thinking. And they like relate to it more.
Oh, yeah. They can totally, they just love it. I did a show last weekend where the guy commented something on my pants, like right when I got on the stage before any jokes. So I did this whole riff that went into this like joke that's been on the back burner, like thought about Ross.
Love that.
And I was able to spitball all my Ross stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then it was killing. And then I was like, then the segue, they can, like as natural as you think you're saying your jokes, it's not as natural as you riffing.
No.
So it kind of is like a weird, like, that's just like when people do crowd work and then jokes. It goes from like just a different speed. Mm-hmm. It's a different cadence.
Yeah.
But then I was in my head during like one of my new favorite jokes. And I'm like, I'm insecure about this because I was just riffing for so long.
And they can tell.
They can so tell.
I know. Well, I think I try to like, I have jokes that like people think is crowd work if they've never seen my set before.
No, that's what people do though. It's mostly all crowd work.
They think I'm like, oh, you just said that to me, so now off the top of my head, I'm gonna say this, but like it's all planned. Mm-hmm. But I think that's, I think that's acting. Right?
Yeah.
Is to act like you're riffing even when you're just doing your stand-up.
That is just you being a good stand-up. There was these guys online. Oh. No, that is like, it is all planned crowd work.
That's what I mean, but I don't think Matt Rife's is planned.
This is how it is planned. Okay. They ask the same question every show.
Yeah.
So pretty much just like comedians come up with the same jokes, we're both working on a planned joke. Mm-hmm. It's the exact same as an audience. So if you ask ask 10 audiences one question, there's going to be like probably a total of 4 answers.
That's what it is. They have the same like replies a lot of the time.
So there are like every set you work on a joke and find out different ways to say it. If you're a crowd work comic, you're finding your responses to each response. Mm-hmm. And their back pockets are just loaded.
But then I wonder for these crowd work comics if they're giving away then their crowd work responses
online.
You know, they must. I just thought they must be doing original stuff every time because someone's going to see that and then see the same crowd work.
That's true.
That's why I don't even like posting my crowd work because it's the same. I don't want anyone to know my crowd work's all the same.
Someone commented on my page today. They said, on my post today, they said, can you, I really like you, but can you please post new material? Because I want to keep following you.
Wait, have you been posting the same joke over and over?
I post the same jokes over and over.
But that's how you have a following.
Well, because listen here. The thing is, First, I'm working on my new jokes. And then, let's get that out of the way. I've got this great plans joke that Chase and I are writing together.
We're working on it.
And no, I'm working on all my stuff, and I don't want to post stuff that's new.
No.
And then also, you can see where Instagram shares, and it's like always 10% of my followers, 90% of non-followers. So it's like I'm not even that insecure about it because most of the people who are seeing it don't follow me.
Right.
So they've never seen my stuff.
That's very smart.
So who the hell cares? I'm just trying to build my audience.
But this one guy.
It was a nice comment, and I feel him. I want new material too.
But then the response should have been, well, come see me live. These are just
too soon.
These are just we'll see all the same jokes.
You'll know my whole set.
I know. That's why I don't post clips because I'm so in my head about people like coming to a show and being like, I've heard them all, or like, yeah, just like being like, heard it, been there, done that. And I know that, okay, that's maybe like 2 people, but for some reason I get so in my head about comments like that.
I would be more, at least, okay, you're headlining, so people are there for you. At least I'm...
Well, that's kind. A lot of people are there because the club has a good repertoire.
Don't take that away.
Okay.
I'm featuring. No one's there for me. So I don't think that I don't have the stress of that thinking like they follow me, they're here for me. Because if they follow me and they're here for me, they've heard my jokes. At least as a feature, I'm like I could just get to like I have that freedom.
It's so nice being a feature. I feel like the what I've been working on is like these shows I did. Some people came for me. But most people came because they wanted to go out to a comedy show on a Saturday night. And so like my old jokes I did were new to most of the crowd. But like in my head, I was like, I know some people have heard this whole thing. And I need to get out of my head about it. That's just like what you do.
It is what you do.
It's just our job.
And I'm sure you had like a few new ones in there.
Yeah, like. It's like all dispersed.
Yeah.
I like mix new in with old.
That's exactly what I do. But also another thing is like, first of all, I have a horrible memory. So if I feel like if I went to go see someone, like I watch the same shows on repeat. Because when you take a break and then you watch it again,
yeah,
you don't remember everything.
Yeah, I did have a guy come up to me after the show being like, oh, like I don't remember what joke it was, but I had heard them before. But he didn't remember what joke it was. But like, it's kind of like when you go see a comic, like, and you've seen them, you go, oh, I've seen them once they already start talking.
Yes.
You're like, oh, I remember this. But it's not like you're like waiting for the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, God, mine's getting low. Whoa.
I came up with a St. Patrick's Day joke last year because I did a show on St. Patrick's Day.
Really?
Want to hear that
yes,
joke?
Yes, I would love to hear
Let's see if I remember it. It was... Okay. The premise was like, I'm a rule follower. I've never not worn green on St. Patrick's Day. And like, oh, shoot. I think I started the joke with like, oh my God, you're not wearing green? Wow, you're so cool. Like, I've never not worn green. Like, I don't even know who St. Patty is. Like, I don't even know his work, but I'm just such a rule follower. I am so scared of getting pinched that I won't not wear green. Now, I want to say there was a punchline there, but that was the premise. That's what I remember. It was all about being like, I've never not worn green.
Yeah, you don't know why. You just
because someone in like first grade told me you wear green on St. Patrick's Day. I've never like been bold enough not to wear green.
I don't think I've ever not worn green either.
Right. And again, like, because like we might get pinched.
Also, could you imagine if someone came up and pinched you?
And I think people have pinched me. And I go, wait, sorry, green.
Who also came up with the pinch? What an like that is like so like
like the pinch.
Ew, don't pinch me.
Yeah, who came up with the pinch?
I don't like the that is
I just pinched myself and it hurt.
yeah, pinches hurt. And I will always wear green. If it's a friend that pinches me, I will kill you. If it's a stranger, I will be so shocked I will say nothing.
If a stranger came up and pinched me
and said, "You're not wearing green." Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I mean, I don't even want to know what would happen to me that I will just always and forever wear green. I can't even fathom the feeling of getting pinched by a stranger.
Oh.
But like, are you ever judging people? Like, it's St. Patrick's Day and they're in all black. Are you like, wow? Like, are you like, I would pinch you?
Yeah.
If it wasn't so weird. I like almost want to be like, huh? Like, come on. What's up with you?
Yeah. You trying to like be against like the
Yeah.
world?
Yeah.
The whole
you
world?
making a point? Like they are the people that don't wear green are like they have like a don't give a fuck attitude. They give zero fucks.
But they give so many fucks about acting like they don't give fucks.
Yeah, but then you ask them and they go, "What?" They'll be like, "It's St. Patrick's Day."
So we think that they give fucks on not giving fucks, but they don't even know what day it is.
They'll be like, "What?" They like, I mean, they don't have a personality. Is all it is. They have no. They didn't grow up with a personality.
Did I say this out loud yet? My mom would put green dye on my tongue.
On St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, so she would always, before school, we would dye our tongues green.
Oh, so if anyone pinched you, you'd go, ah. Don't you always hear the like, my underwear are green.
Yeah.
You can't pinch me, my undies are green.
Look at this.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, you would so
And those
be
are the
that
popular
girl.
girls.
Oh, yeah. She'd be like, my belly button ring is green.
Yeah.
Because those girls had belly button rings.
We all know those girls. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I hated those girls.
I did too.
Well, now you got a hole in your belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't close. I see him. Before this. So this is really weird. So now do you know all of the things about St. Patrick's Day, the history behind it? Because
no,
I did some research.
Oh,
so I put on a kids learning video.
Oh, I love those.
And of what is
St. Patrick's Day today.
And I thought, this is perfect because I have a child's brain.
Oh,
for history.
Yeah, they really explain it well. Okay.
And then I was like, before I started going, and I was like, wow, having kids would be a great way to learn all of the things I was not interested enough to learn when I was younger. Now let's learn. So I play this kid's St. Patrick's Day video, and it was mind-blowingly not written for kids. It was just the truth.
Oh.
And I thought if I had a kid, I would not let him listen to this.
Oh.
Okay, so in like a kid's like voice, it goes, so St. Patrick, Mr. Patrick was born in Britain.
Oh.
Patrick was born in Britain.
Before he was
a
last
saint.
name Patrick or his first name's Patrick?
Well, they called him Patrick once.
Okay.
So I think his first name is Patrick.
Okay.
So Patrick was born in Britain, and he was super wealthy. He had a very rich family.
Oh.
And when he was 16, his home was, was invaded by pirates. His home was invaded by pirates.
Oh.
And they took him. And then they sold him to be a slave. Patrick was taken from his wealthy, happy family from Britain. And they took him and they made him a slave for I think it was like 6 years. and they were super sad. So he turned to religion and became super religious. And he said that he had a voice that said, you need to leave, you need to escape. So he escaped and he went to France. And he became a priest in France after he escaped being a slave. And then at 60, he went back to Ireland.
Back? Had he ever been?
He never went back.
Wait, I thought he was from Britain.
Oh, you're right. I never put two and two together.
Okay.
So why did he go to Ireland?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, they said he went to Ireland to share what he learned about religion, about God.
Oh, okay.
So I never thought that he never went back to Britain. So
he was British. Like, he talked like this.
this is St. Patrick.
He's not. I'm 40. Hold on.
And the
47. Okay, that's how I get into my Irish accent.
St. Patrick.
47, St. Patrick.
It was more like St. Now it's hard to go back to British.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I took a dialect class.
Me too.
I got a
Second
B.
City.
Excuse me. No. College and my theater degree. I had a whole
love it.
semester on dialects.
That's
okay.
great. 47 paid off.
47.
Farty.
You say farty.
Farty.
Like you're farting. 47.
47.
There's certain words that get me into different dialects. Like Australian is the question deflection at the end. So everything you say goes up like this.
That's good. That's really good. Wow, college paid off.
No, I don't do them. Well, if anyone's Australian listening, they'll say she's not doing it.
Australian's hard. That's a really hard accent.
The Bobby?
The Bobby.
Bobby? Everything has to go up like
Bobby?
like a question at the end?
I never realized. To me, I'm sorry if you're Australian. Australian guy accents are hot, and Australian girl accents tend to be more like ditzy sounding.
Oh.
But I think it just might be like the girls I've heard.
Like
the
Margot
area they're
Robbie?
from. She sounds good.
I really like any accent not American.
And they like ours.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They think it's hot.
What?
It's hard to imagine because we hear ourselves. But they love an American accent.
Oh my God, I don't buy it one bit.
It's true.
Okay.
It's weird.
Wow.
So anyways, Patrick was a slave.
Okay.
And totally taken from his family. Had a miserable life after being born into a nice family with money.
Wow. And so we celebrate St. Patrick's Day to commemorate him escaping slavery?
No. So then he went to Ireland, which I didn't realize was not where he's from because he said Britain. And then, bless you.
Thank you.
That was the cutest sneeze every time. So they loved him there. He used a 3-leaf clover to explain.
3-leaf or 4-leaf?
I thought it was 3-leaf. Is it 4-leaf? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's a 3-leaf?
The 3-leaf clover.
Wow, what are 4-leaf clovers?
Those aren't good luck.
Oh.
Those are just basic clovers. That's just a clover.
Oh. Okay, 3-leaf clovers.
So he used a 3-leaf clover in Ireland to explain, to teach religion. I don't know how he used that.
Like the Holy Spirit and the Three Trinity or whatever.
Maybe, but it was a prop for him.
Okay. I don't know religion at all, if you could just tell how I said that.
I don't know either. So he used that, and then they loved him there. He really hit it off.
Yeah.
And when he died, everyone was sad, and they made St. Patrick's Day to celebrate the day he died, for him to be remembered.
He was like Jesus.
I mean, a lot less blood, but actually, who knows? I'm very keen with religion as well.
I mean, he was like a really religious, spiritual guy.
Yeah.
I mean, good for him getting out of slavery.
But imagine you being like, hey, sweetie, let's learn about St. Patrick's Day before you go to school. And then they go.
And then they're like, he was stolen by pirates and sold to slavery and escaped. And yeah, no one ever told me that story.
Yeah, I guess he was just like a cool guy.
He's just a good guy.
And then at the end they go, and we wear green. How do you say and we wear green?
I liked that.
And we wear green.
Yeah.
Just because he died in the spring. And green was their spring color.
I just thought Ireland was like full of green.
That's what I thought.
Like the clover.
I know, it's all green.
It's all green.
But they say spring is why. Green, obviously. And then it's a leprechaun telling this story, and the leprechaun goes, and I'm around because I'm a leprechaun, and leprechauns are Irish. That's legit what the video says. I can't wait to show it to you. I would put it on the screen, but I'll get flagged.
I can't wait to show my kids.
No. But how crazy is that? This whole time I've gotten shit fucking tanked on this holiday, not realizing this poor guy was taken from his family to be a slave.
I had no idea. And now I really feel like cheers to St. Patrick. Like I
Solid
feel
dude.
like what a great guy.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we celebrate him every year.
I'm glad he just...
Did they show what he looked like? They always show cartoons of like red hair and like a kind of derpy type of guy.
It was a cartoon as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Saint Patrick.
Patrick? I'm Irish.
You are?
My
Martino? Or is that's
the
Italian?
other half. The other so my great grandma, she lived in Ireland.
Oh, same with mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I never met her. She met me. I was too young.
Okay. You met her, you just don't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
She met me, lucky bitch. But I don't remember her. Obviously didn't have a great personality. But she was Irish.
Obviously didn't leave a lasting impression.
Did not leave a lasting impression. Great ornament, though. She gave me a great ornament I put up every year. It's got a 3-leaf clover.
Wow.
And so my Irish side's last name is Farrell.
And
I was like
Will.
That's what I said. And then they're
and
like,
mine's like Rosie.
well, yours is like Rosie, but mine, they said, is not spelled the same as Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay.
So that's upsetting. Because
That is
I was like,
upsetting.
maybe we're related.
Because that would be really cool.
That would be great.
Yeah, you should just use his stage name, Farrell.
I should. Mm-hmm.
But Mandy Martino sounds so good.
The double M really works.
It really works.
Well, we got options. So I did a 23andMe, not to write a joke about it, like every other comic in 2020. Or that's like 2017, maybe 2018. There was a year that 2020...
23andMe, everyone had a joke.
Everyone. It was like the year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, okay, we get it. There's a thing where you can get your DNA. Fuck.
You're right. Everyone did have it.
Everyone. I did mine recently, and like 0 Irish came up.
What?
It was all what's that? Scottish.
Oh.
So I'm like, does my Grammy know
Where she's from?
that like her mom was blood? Like she might have lived in Ireland.
Maybe she had a different lover.
Yeah, she was Scottish. She was fucking some Scottish dude.
Wow.
I know.
Are you sure?
If 2023andMe is correct.
2023.
What time is it? Does that mean the liquor's kicking in?
Yeah. It's 7:56 and I looked at 7:06.
Oh, 50 minutes on the dot. Okay. I mean, not as much as a champagne.
Here's the thing. Like, maybe we chug it and it'll go quicker to our head. Because I feel like when I just slowly drink a 12%er, I'm just fine.
Yeah.
Should I chug it?
Let's chug it, and I have to pee, and we can get more.
Okay.
Okay.
Done. I was pretty much done.
Mine's done, too.
Yeah. For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
I might have already pissed myself while laughing.
I can't do the accent.
It's so hot. I have paid. I don't know why I said it like that. I have paid We have peed and refilled, and I've got to say,
Oh, thank you.
of course.
Is this another 8 ounces?
No. I did 4.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sniffling because of all my sneezes.
Oh, it's okay. Your body's freaking out.
Okay.
And I got to say, as someone who used to drink a lot, one of my favorite things to do one of my favorite things I would do is like sit and like when I stand up, I'd be like, how drunk am I going to be? Like the reveal. And I got to say, standing up, I felt great.
Like
I felt the
tipsy.
liquor.
Yeah. And when you left the room, I was like, maybe I do feel it.
Yeah.
You know, like when you just take a moment to pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we get so fucked up because we don't take
a
minute.
moment to pause.
No. That's why when we're in the 30s, we drink so much
water.
Oh God. Okay, so you've actually performed stand-up in Ireland?
Oh my God. This should be my Misery Loves Mandy story.
Perfect.
Oh my God. Last year I did.
Oh no, I can't wait. Oh no, what happened?
Okay. I went to Ireland for a retreat. It was like a woman's spirituality, like moon ceremonies, like meditation retreat. You know, that type of retreat?
I've seen them in movies.
Yeah. You know, the kind. And so my cousin was like doing photography on the retreat. She got hired to like take pictures.
Cool.
So like I went with her and I was like, this will be fun. But like it is so expensive to go to Ireland on a retreat. So I needed to ask my parents for help. And they were like, no. So I booked a stand-up show in Ireland so that it would like help pay for the trip and like, you know, I could write it off. Like it just like seemed
with your
like,
tax person.
Yeah. Seemed like a good idea. And what I didn't know was even though they speak English in Ireland, it's a different country. And it's like if I were to go perform stand-up in Spain. It's a different culture. It's a different like language. It's like you laugh at different things in different countries.
Well, we all know like how different British humor is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the closest one.
Yeah. So, okay. I book a show in Ireland. The whole retreat, there were like 12 women in this retreat. I made it sound like a lot more. There were like 12 of us.
No, it's still a lot.
But anyways, they all come to the show. It's like a night out for the retreat. And I'm performing at like the biggest club in Ireland. Like this is a huge crowd. I don't think I've performed in front of this many people that many times. Like this is one of the few times it's been like that huge of
Really?
almost theater size.
What?
Yeah. Huge.
When you said you booked a show in Ireland, I was picturing like a bar show.
Yeah, it was like it was like perhaps if it was like the Comedy Store of Ireland. So there were like multiple comics on the lineup, you know, but it was like, it was huge. And, and they emailed me, the booker emailed me and was like, make sure you do your best material. Irish crowds are really tough. And I said, you got it.
No problem.
Absolutely. Will do my best material. I don't know what I was thinking, but I get on stage and go, I'm an O'Donnell. And I start off by letting them all know that I'm an O'Donnell. And to silence. They don't care that I'm an O'Donnell. I guess they get that all the time. They know lots of O'Donnells. And one of the comics backstage was like, yeah, tell them you're related to this comic or tell them you're related to this O'Donnell. They're not going to like that. And they're going to think, I can't do the accent.
That wasn't bad.
They're going to think it's funny if you tell them you're related to this O'Donnell. So I kicked it off by being like, I'm an O'Donnell. I'm related to this O'Donnell. Not even knowing what I was saying, but I was doing what the comic told me. Just to crickets.
So did he set you up or what was that?
You know what? Maybe I got set up. But anyways, then I go into my 10 minutes of best jokes I've ever written in my life to silence.
Do you think it's because of the O'Donnell thing?
Yeah, I didn't get off to a good start, but I also didn't like the comics that went before me were like talking a million miles a minute. Mm-hmm. I couldn't understand them. I was listening to their sets. The crowd was roaring. And I was like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get what they're laughing at. I don't understand what he's saying. Like, talking so fast. Like, it was like speed demon. Just like so fast. Fuck every other word. Fuck this, fuck. And it was just like they were howling and crying and applause breaks and laughing and it just like I did my jokes to silence and so I got out of there as fast as I could, and when I got back on the bus with all the retreat members, a lot of them like you know when people are being nice to you to be like, good job.
It's the worst feeling
That
ever.
Was good. And one girl goes, so how does it work? Do you still get paid even though she goes, do you still get paid even though you didn't do good?
No fucking way.
And this was like, I still had like 5 days left with these women. Like, it was so humiliating. And I had to like play it off like I didn't care. Like, oh yeah, just getting my reps in. Like, yeah, let's just practice for me.
Holy shit. That is awful.
She said, do you still get paid even though you didn't do good? Oh my God. And it was so humiliating because like it would be one thing if I was in another country and whatever, but having 12 people there that like were so excited to see me do stand up.
And then you're stuck with them.
And then you're stuck with them and you have to be like, I promise I'm not that bad. This was really hard. This was a different country.
That is awful. That is really shitty.
No, like I went back to like the oldies but goodies. Like I went back to jokes that I was like, these are solid jokes.
Yeah, he said he wanted me to kill. Let me kill.
Let me kill. And let me tell them I'm an O'Donnell.
That makes me so nervous. Is that the only overseas show you've done, or have you done other places?
I did.
Countries, some may call.
I did shows in England, but when I was doing my like 2-person comedy show, so it wasn't necessarily stand up. It was like more like spoof, like sketch. I don't know. It wasn't like me up there. I was a character, so it went well, but I don't know how stand up would do over there.
That was more fringy.
That was more fringy what I did in England, and it went great.
Yeah.
But it was more England than stand up. Yeah.
I am definitely scared to do stuff overseas because think about how different it is if you do a show in LA versus like Minnesota.
It's so different just from state to state.
So crossing the pond. Oh.
I know. So anyways, that's my Misery Loves Mandy. I'll never forget, do you still get paid line. I was like, yeah, I do. I still get paid.
Oh, did you get paid decent?
I got like whatever the conversion in pounds is. I don't know, but it was like 300 pounds.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It didn't even cover the flight or it didn't.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't worth it. But I thought it would make it worth it to do a show while I was there.
Well, that's one that'll make you strong. Right?
I don't know. Does it? Like, I numb things out. I get numb. I like block it out. I numb it out. And I think we're supposed to like feel it and then move on, but I block it out and numb it.
But I think like maybe subconsciously you have grown from that.
You know what? Okay, I'm tipsy now. Now I'm tipsy.
What time is it?
8:14.
So it took
An hour and 7 minutes.
All right, so if anyone gets Bailey's,
An hour and 8 minutes.
It'll take an hour and 8 minutes to feel it with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ounces of Bailey's.
Yeah. Whew, yum. Great. Okay, so what it did, I think you and I have been through so many brave experiences that most people will never have to face in their life.
Yeah.
Like, for real. I think it goes against every fiber of my being to go stand up on stage in a different country to like 1,000 people and try to make them laugh. Like, that's one of the scariest things anybody could ever do.
For sure.
And yet I did that. I guess the only thing that came from that is like, wow, Chase, you're brave, because most people would never fathom or even think of doing something that scary.
That is terrifying.
It's really scary. Stand up is so scary, and yet we do it.
Yeah, every time. I was going to say every day, but every time we get the chance.
Every time we get asked. There was a time I was doing it every day. I got sick a lot. I was getting too sick. It was too much on my nervous system.
But now, since you've come to this
now that I'm a new realized human, it's just my body freaking out.
Just your body.
My body's going back to when I was an open micer.
Yeah.
And bombing all the time. My body still feels like I'm going to go on stage and bomb. Or it's protecting me from like the Ireland shows, or like, you know what I mean?
The time it's gone wrong.
I've bombed enough. I've told you my Misery Loves Mandy story where I got booed on America's Got Talent.
No.
I didn't tell you that one?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, I've been booed on America's Got Talent.
Wait. Have you? I don't remember this at all. But I've said every episode that I have a bad memory. So you're like, we've heard it. But
no,
I really
I don't know,
don't think you have.
That one it wasn't me doing stand-up. Thank God. This was me in a girl group, the girl group I was in.
Stop. 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 Okay, wait. I can't. I don't know. Okay, what?
Okay. Do you want to hear that story?
What girl group?
Oh, Mandy.
I don't know. I'm so scared.
Oh, Mandy, it's a great
I
story.
think you broke me with this one already, and it hasn't even started. Okay, I'm just trying to prepare myself.
Do as many guests that you bring on have as many miserable stories as I do?
No, and let me tell you this. The other day, I was thinking, because I think I think a lot of times how I want to make my show Misery Loves Mandy, and lately all I'm thinking is like, now every time I have the thought, I think, yeah, but Chase deserves it so much more. Like, if we just became the co-writers, the stories you have are just so good.
I think it's abnormal.
It is. It's abnormal how funny they are too. Like, it's not like it's just like they're not they're shitty stories, but they're all funny. None of them
they're
are
embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's like in middle school there was the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket.
Of course.
I've always said my life is the series of embarrassing events.
Yeah.
It's just literally been my life. And thank God I can write jokes about it.
Oh God. Okay. So you were in a girl group.
Yeah. Oh, get ready for this. It was started by JC Chazé from NSYNC. You familiar with his work?
Wait, familiar? Yes, I am. I'm just like, I feel like I'm on like a different realm, like a different alternative universe right now. Okay.
Okay, so back in 2012, there K-pop groups were just really beginning to be the big thing.
Yeah.
And they were like huge groups. Like when I say huge, like 24 members in some pop groups.
I think I just blew a booger. And I really hope the camera didn't pick that up. And I edit this out, I'll leave it. Love me for who I am.
So they were really big groups.
24.
like Spice Girls had 5 and NSYNC had 5, but these K-pop groups were like 7 to 24. 25, you know.
That's a lot.
And JC Chazé decided he wanted to make the first American big pop group. And my dance teacher growing up, because, you know, I grew up dancing, she was very good friends with JC Chazé and called me up and was like, hey, girl.
Got a cool op.
Got a cool op. I'm helping JC put together a girl group. And so I had to audition, but obviously I got it.
This is huge too. Thinking about you getting that call and how excited. This is life changing.
Oh, I was like, this is it. Yeah, I was like, this is it.
And this was your confident, like full confident years.
Yeah,
you talked about.
I was like 20, 21. I was like, yeah, of course I'm going to be in this girl group. The girl group was called Girl Radical. All the girls in the group, there were 12 of us. I was Chase Radical. That was my Twitter handle.
Great.
That was my Instagram handle.
Oh, wow.
Everyone in college called me Chase Radical.
Holy shit, this is real?
Yeah. So then, this was like, I was doing this while I was in college. So I was like going up to LA to like record.
Oh my God.
But like, I also was never pursuing singing or music. Like, this is just something that fell in my lap. So I wasn't like, I was more like the dancer in the group. I never was like the one singing solo. I just was like background.
Backup.
But anyways, we had an opportunity to go on America's Got Talent. I said, no. I said, I don't think we should, because I had worked with this group and just had a feeling we weren't maybe ready to go on America's Got Talent. Only because, by the way, I'm not talking bad about the group. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I love JC with every fiber of my being. Like, it was so cool. But like, it was kind of funny too. We would like all go into the recording studio one at a time and like just like harmonize our one part all different days. Like, we never were a group rehearsing together.
Is that normal? Do you know, for them to record separately like that?
I think it's normal, but I think if we were like gonna be on tour, like as stand-ups, we like practice every day.
Yeah, together.
To go up on stage. Like, this was like, there weren't any like rehearsals. It was just like kind of like, yeah.
Okay, just 12 separate girls.
Yeah, just 12 separate girls. And so the consensus was like, most people voted yes that we go on America's Got Talent. So we
and they can't have 11 girls.
We like had a couple rehearsals, but anyways, we got on to the stage.
How old were you at this point?
21.
Okay, your baby.
Yeah, I was a baby.
You're a baby.
I was so little. But I thought I was so old. I thought I was too old to be in a girl group.
I mean, you could drink.
Yeah, I could drink.
Oh God.
We got on stage, started doing our "I'm Just a Girl." You know that song by No Doubt? We did a cover.
Oh, perfect.
But we didn't do it ironically, like No Doubt does.
You are just a girl.
We did it very sincerely, that I'm just a girl.
Okay.
And we got X'd within, it was 18 seconds.
Who was the first one to X you? Do you remember?
What's his
Was it
name?
Simon?
Howard Stern.
Oh, wow. That's upsetting.
And then, you keep going and I'm just a girl.
Oh, no.
And when we finished, because you have to still perform after getting X'd. When we finished, how many people are at the Kodak Theater? It's like 6,000 people.
Huge.
Or was it 12,000 people? It's a huge number. We got booed by everyone.
Oh my God.
The joke I wrote about that was, I think everybody should get booed by 12,000 people. Because nothing phases you after that. Like, oh, you're breaking up with me? Okay. That's the one joke I wrote. But, oh my gosh, the comments from the judges, and every time the judges said something mean, the audience would like applaud. Like,
so rude.
And Scary Spice from the Spice Girls was one of the judges.
Oh no, she was my favorite.
Oh yeah,
I
love all the judges on America's Got Talent, and they were just putting us down. And Heidi Klum said, "I don't get it." She goes, "There's 12 of you, but not a single harmony." And do you know what a harmony is?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just sang in unison. Yeah. I'm just a girl.
And they're like, I'm just a girl.
Howie Mandel was like, there's maybe 3 of you that were talented up there. And I remember nodding and thinking he was talking to me.
That's so funny. It's like on The Bachelor when they're about to give out the rose on the date. The rose, and she's like, this girl really stood out today, and they're all like,
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's totally me. I was like, thanks, Howie. I see you, and you see me. And then, yeah, it was just like really brutal. And then, I mean, we broke up as a group. Some girls ended it right then before we got off stage. The group had broken up.
That was it.
But it was like harder for the girls that were singing and like wanting to make music their career. Mm-hmm. Like, I get it. It was tough. Yeah.
I can't believe this is real.
Yeah.
First of all, thank God this happened back then before social media became what it is now.
Well, it was. Social media at the time felt like huge. Like, I was terrified that I was going to get like annihilated on social media.
Did you?
It never aired.
No way. How did this happen? It got cut for time?
I think there was something more to it.
A little JC action?
I think there's something more to it. It was going to make some people look really bad.
What a godsend. It's like it never happened.
But every Tuesday, because that's when America's Got Talent was on, I would like hide in my room, and I was so scared. I didn't know what day it was going to air. I was like ready to be bullied for the rest of my life. I was so scared. Yeah. So like, yes, social media isn't what it is now, but it was still big enough for me to be terrified because we didn't know how much bigger social media would get.
Yeah, it was new.
But yeah, it never aired.
Wow. Well, that's like a happy...
I wish it aired because I would love to show you.
I am a little bummed because I was going to say I want to see
I'll show you our music video.
Okay, that would be great. Oh my God, I can't believe this is real.
I mean, it was...
Are we going to get flagged for copyright?
Oh, girlradical.com is still there.
Oh, the .com?
Oh, no, it's not. That's such a bummer. Okay, hold on.
I can't believe it.
So, yeah, that's embarrassing, right?
Yeah. That is. Every time you tell a story, I don't think it could ever be topped. And I am always just so impressed.
Now look, I'm searching Girl Radical, and nothing's popping up. I do wonder if they've wiped us clean. Like, why are we not popping up? Oh, here we are.
Okay, let's see.
Here we are.
Wow, what a letdown.
Oh my God.
Did someone else get the gram?
Oh, okay. Here we go.
How do I put
See,
this?
see, we're like dressed like not ironic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really good friends with her still. She's
Really? I was going to ask if you're friends with anybody, so. Do you
There's
think
me.
this will flag? Wait, turn on the volume. I don't want us to get flagged. I want to just see this. Oh, yeah, there's so many of you. Oh, my God. You had a whole... Was this the only music video?
no. Get ready for the other
There's
one.
more. I'm going to put the links to the music videos below, so if anyone wants to see it...
No.
Okay, sorry. You've been vetoed. You just have to watch me watch it. Don't get me wrong. Oh.
This was like when Justin Bieber did his music video where he like filmed it himself. That was the thing that was going on.
The new
So
Natural.
there's gonna be a horse here in a second. Oh, and
There's
then
a girl wearing a horse head.
and then you're gonna go. Well, you're gonna
Girl
see.
opening an oven.
You're gonna see me in a second. Here she is, and then you're not gonna see me again. You're gonna go, where's Chase? Oh, she's holding the camera for the rest of the video.
No fucking way.
I'm like not in it. I'm holding the camera. All these girls, where's Chase? She's holding the camera.
Why would you be holding the camera? They're all at the dinner table besides you.
I was a little PO'd.
I would be totally PO'd.
Why am I holding the camera?
Is that 11 girls I see?
yeah, and then Chase holding the camera.
That is so messed up.
She's not in it. It's like a Where's Waldo of Where's Chase. You're gonna see me again, just like split seconds, but I got cut from
What the
so
hell?
much. Oh, this guy I thought was really cute.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, thought you get it. It's
I want to watch these again. Oh, there you
that
were.
was me. That's it. That was me.
You were in a girl group.
yeah.
Was this an original song?
Uh-huh. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. No, I won't give my attention to just anyone. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is that I want you. I want you. You're what I want. I mean, it's a catchy song. If you
Okay.
listen.
Hear me out.
Hear me.
Hear me. What if this story, I'm sorry this happened to you, but this is funny. What if this story got you back on America's Got Talent as a redemption story? They do that.
For Girl Radical,
No, for your stand-up.
I will never go on America's Got Talent.
Because of what happened?
Ever in my life. I will boycott that till the end of days. It was like, yes, it's funny. It was the most humiliating day of my life. I don't ever want to go on that show again. Although I do love watching it.
Yeah?
I love watching when people get the golden buzzer and the really good singers. But I'm over the like bad people. Like I get secondhand embarrassment for the people that get booed and X'd, and like I just feel so bad.
That's why I used to love American Idol, like when it was a new thing, and I watched it for years.
And now we're like over the like meanness of Simon Cowell.
But now American Idol, they don't really show the bad people that much. They more highlight the good ones.
The good ones. I think like our society has changed. We like don't care about the bad ones anymore.
No, it just feels awful. But the good ones, I get the goosebumps.
Me too. I get the goosebumps.
And like I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. I'm like, I feel so motivated.
Me too.
It's so motivating to watch people's dreams come true.
You know, I had a comic friend who went on America's Got Talent as a comedian, and they like, I mean, silence and just like kind of almost didn't ruin her career, but like it did not help.
Really?
And And I told her my America's Got Talent story to like, be like, listen, I get it.
And she's like, yours didn't air, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, I think comedians on America's Got Talent have it the hardest.
Oh, for sure. I mean, how are you supposed to follow any of those acts?
Yeah. And like, it's hard to make like that many people laugh. Just like generic, general jokes.
Yeah.
And like, I just don't want to put myself through that.
I think trust your gut. Your gut said the first time, don't do it.
Yeah.
You were the only one. And the 11 others said, we got to go. We need this starlight.
I don't know. Have you been thinking about going on AGT?
I auditioned once.
You did?
And that was it. But my material's not for it.
If I got booed like that and it was me doing stand-up, I don't think I'd ever recover. I was able to recover because it was music and like not my passion. It was just like for fun and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I know I'm not trying to be a singer, so this doesn't like hurt my ego so much. I don't think I could ever like recover if I got booed by 12,000 people just like me.
Yeah, and what I put my whole life into.
And like you guys are literally booing me and my thoughts. Like, I mean, I just don't think I can come back from that. And I know I'm too fragile to put myself. Yeah. I put myself in too many crazy situations. I can't do it.
That would be a big one. Mm-hmm. And it definitely, like you said, it takes a certain comic whose material is broad enough for.
It's like the dry bar comics would do great on America's
totally
Got
dry
Talent.
bar. Which dry bar is very clean comedy.
Very clean comedy, and they're amazing, but they're meant for AGT. Like they would do great on AGT.
That is exactly who they should be looking for.
Yeah.
And only that.
Yeah, like I just don't think like. Oh.
I know my throat keeps doing that too.
Yeah, I just think our material we believe in, and like we'll do it and go, oh well, it was the audience a lot of times, and we blame the audience when things don't go well a lot. But like if I got booed on America's Got Talent with my jokes, I just don't know if I could be like, it was the audience.
No. And then like when you fill out the form to audition, there's like this one question that's pretty much like, what's a trauma you've been through? And I'm like, I'm not telling you.
As if I'm going to tell you.
What?
They were setting up us to fail too from the beginning. They, one of the girls, when we were backstage, they were filming us, and one of the girls asked Nick Cannon for a hug before we had even performed. And they tell the judges and like Nick Cannon what's going on beforehand. They were setting us up to be awful. And Nick Cannon, when she was like, "Can I have a hug?" He was like, "Okay."
What?
And like just everything, they were asking us to go up to different groups and be mean to them.
No way.
And like they were just setting, I didn't do it, but they had other girls in the group go like talk bad about the other.
Hey, this was you saying no to the shot without even realizing.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
And the shot.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the shot.
No, the shot.
And I just, the way they were even just like producing us to like go on, they knew we were gonna bomb. They were setting us
messed up.
They brought us on to be the bad people, and that's just like that's why I wouldn't do it again.
I mean, I feel like there's definitely been like a lot of suicides from reality TV.
Oh my God, how terrible! But I believe it.
I'm sure, right?
I'm sure because like
you're like, it wasn't me. I swear to God, like they've changed it. Like, how do you not like? That's like someone like gaslighting you.
Even like the whole Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, I've never watched it though.
The Scandival that was happening, Tom Scandival. There was a scandal where this guy Tom cheated on his girlfriend, and they caught it on camera, and it blew up and was like on CNN, and which reality TV drama doesn't usually make it to CNN.
Yeah, that's weird.
And he went on the show Special Forces. Do you know that reality show? Where you
that's the one that Britney Spears' sister went on. I remember the commercials.
Yes, and I'm obsessed with the show. And he went on it and like was a broken human. because he was talking about how like he came on the show to like prove he was like capable of like being a human because he was so broken from all the press that was about him, which like it was such good drama and so fun to follow. But like, yeah, he's a human.
Yeah.
He was like, he goes, my PR person told me she'd never seen anything like this. When he was like saying it like this, but it was kind of funny.
Oh man.
But yeah,
I feel like going on reality TV, you have to realize it's like selling your soul to the devil a little bit, because it could go great, but it most likely will not.
yeah, I know. It's like producers are very good at their job, and they will like, if you have any insecurity or any like flaw, they will just like highlight it and exploit it. And you have to be very secure in yourself before going on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no America's Got Talent for us.
Well, for me, I approve you.
I don't have enough clean jokes.
Okay. Yeah, even the comic that bombed on America's Got Talent that I know, they edited it so it looked worse.
Oh my God.
They edited it, edited.
I know, I say edited.
Edited like crickets and like long pauses and audiences looks, and like they made it worse
my
because
God.
for TV.
So not
Which is just
cool.
humiliating for like a comic.
That is so messed up. No one will ever realize that it wasn't what it was.
No, not at all. So anyways,
Wow, that was quite the roller coaster.
that was a roller coaster.
I was not expecting
What a rush.
that. What a rush.
Cheers.
Well, I think we did it. You have fulfilled the podcast requirements of the themes. I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was going to get more stories, because I thought that must be it.
Me too. I came on today going, I don't think I have any more stories because I've told you all my stories, but nope. They
Wow.
just left and right.
Well, I appreciate you sharing, and I hope we both one day get our sitcom.
Oh, me too.
Mine will be Misery Loves Mandy, and yours could be the book title. Yours, the books.
The Lemony Snicket's series of embarrassing events.
But yours. Yeah.
Not unfortunate events, embarrassing events.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.